Hi, this is Abe, and in this video I'm going to talk about the null term in Oracle Database. I'll go through a definition or a little definition of the null term and why we need to use the is null or is not null, look at the syntax, and then run through a few examples to try that out. So a null is the term we use to describe something that is undefined, that has no value. And it's not the same thing as the number 0 because 0 itself is a value. This thing is undefined, as in nothing entered into that field. Now you can have nulls in all types of columns, from varchar2 to number to date. And because nulls have no value, the usual comparison operators like your equal to, greater than, less than, those types do not work with them. And for this reason, if you wanted to write a query to retrieve records that either have that value or don't, you have to use the is null or is not null operators. So for starters, I've got my SQL Developer application open, and I'm connected to my database. I've got a connection called xejerry here. And as you can see, I've got some tables in there. And all this stuff was done in previous videos where I created those tables and added some data and created this user account, all that. Feel free to check those out. And hopefully you're following along with the series just so that you'll have exactly what I have as far as data and so on, and you could try out some of the same examples that I'm trying out. So as far as the syntax, basically I'm going to use a select statement, and we've done that in previous videos. Just standard select, comma separated column list, from, and provide a table name. And the focus here is the where clause, where our conditions are either is null, is not null, or is null. And that's really the focus of this video here. So let me start off with my first select statement. Actually, before I do that, if you look over here on the left under the friend name table, and if I click on the data tab, you'll notice here I have 6 records. Some of those friends or records that I have a middle name, Francis and Karen, and others have a null, meaning that there's nothing in that field. And really that's what we're trying to do here. Basically filter the results that we're getting back based on this column here, whether it exists or not. So we'll start off with our first select statement. Now, instead of providing a comma separated column list or a column list that I want back, I want everything back because again I'm focusing on the conditions here. So I'm going to select star from my table name is friend name, where middle name I'm going to go with is not null, semicolon, and I'm going to do a control enter to run that. And then as you could see, it gave me back 2 results of 2 records that have middle names. So as we saw here, there's actually 6 records, but it filtered it based on the fact that we only wanted the ones that have a middle name. And now we could do it this way as well. If we do select star from friend name, where middle name is null, semicolon to end that, control enter to run it, and then our results here. And as you can see, it gave me back all the records that do not have a middle name. All right, in this case, all my friends who don't have a middle name. So there you have it. We talked about the is null, is not null term. We ran through some examples and tried it out and verified our results. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and see you later.